Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going. Um, so I think the first thing I wanna add to this part is like some more stuff like this. Oh yeah, like why am I getting like random friend requests on like games? Like I just got a friend
Twitch chat
request
test.
on like ZZZ. What's that? What's that about? That's strange. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Hmm. Add the shadows. Add the shadows in. So yeah, I'm thinking the skirt the skirt looks pretty nice. So let's do the shirt next. Actually, I'm getting pretty good at yeah, getting very good at this. Like I used to be doing it very inefficiently, but now I'm being pretty good. So that's a massive improvement. Yeah, that's great. Well, I would say like the what changed what changed the most um is that I used to just like basically I used to like um copy I used to copy like parts of the drawings by using their exact color. Like I was copying by like color picking the exact color. But now I don't want to do that anymore. Now I just uh want to try things out. And I think honestly, the as long as the overall like color theory, long as the overall like shadow is right, and there isn't really anything to worry about. But anyways, I guess sort of like this. Then you just add the shadow. Then you just add the shadows in afterward, like this, you know. But yeah, like why am I getting random friend requests in ZZZ? Like, I would like to know who is that who is that person who sent me the friend request?
Hello, social. I'm
Uh,
anxiety.
hello Matthias. Hello social. Wait, is that a joke? I'm just gonna ban you. Goodbye.
It's so pretty.
Hey, hello, 856. Hey, hello, Gaia. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, well, I just banned the Matthias guy. Never seen him before. Um, but yeah, someone who talks like that, he's probably like 10 years old. So there is nothing wrong. So last
Last
time
time
chatter.
Chatterkekwa.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. Um, but yeah, thank you, 856. Today I just had my first exam, my first final exam. Still have two more to go, so that's not great. Two more final exams. Today's final exam was pretty easy, surprisingly. I just had to draw some diagrams. And not gonna lie, I suck ass. Like I fucking suck at it. I'm I'm not great. But the questions were easy enough that I think for these questions I will get at least like maybe five 50%. You know, like these questions, each question is like 10 points, and you have like 12 in total. No, you have 10 questions in total, and each question is 10 points. So you have like 6 diagram questions. I think for some of the diagram questions I did a pretty good job, but for some others, I'm gonna say that yeah, I did not do well. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but for these questions, I hope I'm gonna get at least 50%. Yeah, at least for this exam. This exam counts for 30%. And that's the annoying thing about this exam, by the way. It's that there is like hey, hello Nee, welcome. How are you doing?
Hi, everybody. Oh,
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the annoying thing is that this course I'm taking right now has 2 parts. So each part is like a total of 50 points. So my assignments count for 20 points and this exam count for 30 points. And that's a problem because this semester this semester we have like um uh like yeah, the 50%. So we are getting a grade for this semester.
thank you. I'm doing great. How about
and
you? Letter 298, letter 1217, letter 298.
so even though this exam is like 30, in terms of this semester, it actually counts for 60%. You know, since it's like out of 50 and it's 30, it counts for 30 points. So that means this exam counts for this like 60% of this semester. Meaning that it's actually it counts for a lot. Oh, yeah, Nee, I'm feeling a lot lighter than before. Yeah, it's just so much better than before. Like, you have no idea. Because I'm done with today's exam. So that's like one less things on my mind. Yeah, this morning I felt so anxious. Like, you have no idea how bad it feels. It felt terrible. But now that the exam is over, I now feel a lot better. And it's also that the exam did turn out to not be as hard as I imagined. The exam was relatively easy.
You're in college.
8.5. Actually, I would just call you 85. Yeah, I'm in college. But yeah, like it's like, what the fuck? Um, it counts for 60%, and we never had a practice. We never had a practice exam. Like, we didn't even have a midterm. So this is the first time we had an exam. And it's 60%. Which sucks. Like, why? Why does it count for so much? Like, at least give us some practice before doing that. Before you do that. But no, you just gotta like fucking hit us with the 60%. But yeah, thankfully it's easy enough. I'm probably getting at least 50%. You know, At least if the if they are like grading this, if they are lenient with the grading, because for some of these questions, I don't think I don't think I did the right thing. Yeah, for one of these, so basically for for these questions, you have to like first select the right diagram, and then you have to draw the right diagram. And let's just say that I don't even think I selected the right diagram to draw. Actually, I hate this part about programming, about these computer courses, because drawing diagrams, that shit's like, I don't like it. And like, we just didn't program at all this semester. Like, we did not write a single line of code. Like, what the fuck? I thought this was a computer class. Like, no wonder they're saying that all the new grads know nothing about how to program, because like this is the kind of shit we're doing in university. Like, we're literally doing nothing. We're drawing diagrams. What the hell? So yeah, not great. Like the education we're getting is not great. Even though like I'm technically going to like a top university, but it's still trash. Like, how? How can how can a top university be trash? You know? And I'm just getting kind of disappointed. Not disappointed, discouraged, because seems like no one wants to hire. Like, it's just impossible to get a job. So, and now you kind of have to settle for less by going into like some kind of McDonald's job, or a job that don't really require a degree. Oh, thank you for the follow, Xiao Yao, if that's how your name is supposed to be pronounced. But yeah, it's like, if I'm gonna have to do these kind of jobs that don't really require a degree, why did I go to uni in the first place? You know, like, I would have just not gone to uni at all, and instead just like started working in these jobs right away. Like, it just makes no sense. It feels like such a scam. But academia is also kind of scam, because like I only recently learned about how like it's basically it's basically a big power struggle in academia. Yeah, thankfully I'm not doing masters and shit, because it's basically like office. It's basically like office jobs, except there's like nothing you can do about power abuse. I mean, it's kind of the same. Like, even in the office, if your boss is like is being abusive and wants you to do overtime, you're kind of fucked. You have to do it.
A moderator has entered chat.
But with hey, hello Aku, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, moderator has entered the chat.
Well, I am late to my job.
Yeah, thank you, Xiao Yao. Well, I'm just practicing, but thank you. Yeah, you're 14 minutes late. How could you do that? That reminds me, like, when I was a kid, I used to be late all the time, and I didn't care about
Pretty
being
much
late,
impossible to get jobs through
because
online
it's not a big
applications now.
deal. Like,
So much
who
easier
gives
to
a
just
fuck,
walk to places in
right?
person and get
Showing
jobs
up
like
to
that.
class is not a big deal, but like, when I was a kid, the secretary, because when I was in like elementary school, um, like the door just locks. Um, like in the morning, we were all like in the court in the schoolyard, right? And once the bell rings, everyone just gets into class. So the door basically closes when everyone enters. And if you're late, you just can't enter. If you're late, you can't enter it, and you will have to go through the front, through the secretary.
Chinese letter,
Hello,
Chinese letter,
easy.
Chinese letter, Chinese
女
letter.
装男子. Well,
Howdy,
I'm a
what I
guy.
miss.
Hey, hello. How are you doing? I was talking about the exams and shit. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I should add some like red to make it more. Hold on. Let's do that. 85. Impossible to get jobs.
How did the exams go
Well,
all together?
I mean, yeah, it is, but what's the point? What's the point
Chinese letter, Chinese letter.
of doing these jobs? What's the point of getting a degree if you're gonna do these
Sabe.
normal jobs? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Hey, hello, Twisty. How are you doing?
What did they
Welcome.
say?
Aku, I had one exam today. It went very well. Very nice. It was easier than I thought, actually, which is nice. Like, I did not expect it to go this nicely. For real. Actually, let's add some red. If that's how you should do it. Maybe like that. No, that's a bit weird.
Finals are next week.
Yeah, had my first exam today. It was easier than I thought.
Keep chat in English.
I did fuck up some questions, but overall it's not bad. Overall it's like I should be getting 50% from that exam at least. What Aku, they said
I wonder how college ends
boy
so much
wearing
quicker.
female clothes. Which I guess, yeah, I am using a female avatar. So it's kind of facts, but also kind of not.
Then high school.
Twisty, well, university ends this week for me. Everything ends this week. This week is when everything just ends. Also, did one of you send me a friend request in ZZZ? Like, why am I getting these friend requests? Like, how the hell are people? Because like I didn't even know you can add people friends. So like why am I getting added?
WTF is
ZZZ, like Zenless Zone Zero. That's a game. Because like you can play co-ops, I guess. But like it's kind of a beat 'em up game, so I'm not sure how good that is. Actually, what if I just put it below? What if I put it here? Put it below. Once again.
I did 3 exams today. My worst
Alright,
grade
yeah,
was in an
let's keep it
English
like
class
that.
cause I didn't feel
Right.
like reading poems. I got a 98%, 94%,
Oh, okay, you did
and
3
86%.
exams today.
I put my times in Discord, but I did a speed run in them.
You got. What do you mean? You did 3
Audio games, you just
exams
go to the social tab and send friend requests.
today, and you already got the grades out. Like that's incredible. Like our profs are so lazy that you're gonna have to wait 2 months for the grades to be out. Like, come on. Like our profs are just so bad. You have no idea how bad it is. But yeah, these are good grades. I can never reach these kind of grades. Actually, I just watched a video about gifted kids. And even though like nowadays I just totally lost my gifted kid status, and I just like know I'm just literally not gifted at all. Actually, I think I'm like worse than everyone else. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just average, but I'm not putting in any effort. But back then I used to be like a like a gifted kid,
I get the
and
grades immediately. I
you
did the
know I
online
thought I
one.
was the
They do
main
it in a
character
lockdown browser,
of the
so you can't
class.
open multiple tabs.
Like I was just like getting I was just getting full marks at like exams where everyone
I
was
put in
getting
no
like
effort.
60%
How I
in.
pass, I
Like
don't
that
know.
made me feel really like the main character. But I kind of fell off when university started because that's when I realized that I'm kind of just average. So it's the same for you. What, Aku? You lock down browser? I mean, what's stopping you from opening like Chat GPT on your phone? Like, yeah, just like open Chat GPT on your phone and do that. What's the problem? Like they really haven't thought this through. Or like, what if you get your like your bro, like your sister, to like look up answers for
The
you?
punishment for cheating.
Like they really don't know. They really wouldn't know. Lol, the punishment for cheating. Actually, um, I'm gonna talk about a time when I cheated. All right, that was in my first
Ooh,
year.
morals, and teacher. And I
There was
am
like
one
a
of the
math
few who get
exam,
this option.
right? And for that class, I did not go to class like a single time. I went to class like 3 times for the entire semester. I did not do a single assignment for that class. All right, so that's the context. That was the university class about statistics, so it was super hard actually. And I wanted to do the assignment, but then I took a look and I just didn't understand shit because I didn't go to any classes. So I couldn't understand anything, so I just gave up.
Since I am a busy man, I get
Um
the option to do it on a school computer.
and basically somehow I was able to find to like add some other people who are taking this class as well. And the final
Also
exam
scared to not
counts for
tomorrow on the Switch.
80% of the grade. Like it's fucking 80%, and it's online. So you know exactly what I did. So we just did the exam together in a group chat. Yeah, like the 6 of us, like we just like did it together
I'd
in a
assume
group
not just
chat.
Switch Aku.
And also the exam was like 6 hour long. So basically we just spent the entire 6 hour in the group chat doing the doing the exam. And thanks to that I was able to pass that class with
You
a
better not
D.
say 7.
Lol, Kosetsu 7. Yeah, 6, 7. But yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm seeing like 6, 7 everywhere. The 6, 7 sandwich. But yeah, it's so over. Lol, hollow. Fuck. Goodbye.
With that, take me
Alright, bye
leave.
bye. Twisty calculus for you. I mean,
I am
yeah,
just
calculus
gifted.
is so
I was
weird.
doing
I
multiplication
also
back in
failed
kindergarten.
calculus when I first took it. Like you could not counter me to understand that shit. I don't understand shit.
I
Like
see the
what the
number
fuck?
610 everywhere.
Well, I managed to pass when I retook it during the summer. But then I was like studying every day for it. So that's not really like fair per se. Yeah. Oh, thank you, 85. No, Twisty, you see the number 610 everywhere. I mean, Akbar, you like I'm wondering about your giftedness status, because like you do seem kind of smart. Well, like if you ever become a billionaire, just make sure to donate me like 5 million. But yeah, you do seem pretty smart. Or maybe you just put in more efforts. But like you're in university or what? Because university courses are not the same as like high school shit. Well, let's do that. Actually, let's just do that. Hmm. Okay, I guess I can just merge all of that together. Oh yeah, still some accessories to draw. So let's draw like the yellow thing. Because when I was a kid, I was just somehow pretty good at math. But it wasn't because I was
I
smart
am
about
smart
math.
selectively.
It
I
wasn't
am
because I
smart for
was like
school.
just gifted
Otherwise, I am
at
not.
math.
I put a lot of effort when I
It
was
was
young.
because like my
Now
parents
I just go
were
with the
like
flow.
signing me up for math classes outside of class. So of course I would be better than the average kid who's just like doing math at school. And because of that, everyone just were just like convinced I was like gifted at math. And this illusion of me being gifted kind of left a lasting mark on me. Like this just made me believe that I was gifted, that I was actually gifted, that I'm just better than others, which which is true, which is true. Um, because like in middle school, the material was so easy that you can just study for a little bit and you are able to get a good grade. And I continue to do that in like high school, which is like Cégep in Montreal, in Quebec, I mean. Um, but this kind of stopped working once I got into. Hold on, let me just merge all of it. All right. Legs. Also, Twisted 4 college classes. I think they are much easier actually. If you are taking AP classes, they should be a lot easier than actual college classes. And like the reason for that is that you have a lot less support in university. Because like in
They
uni the
probably are
prof
NGL.
they just don't give a fuck. Like you don't do exercises during class, and you also do not. Yeah, the prof basically spends no time with you. So that's why it's hard. It's really hard. I would say like in university, if they were slow about it. Yeah, it's also that like university is so fast. It's like lightning speed when it comes to like the speed at which we have to study. Because in like 20 courses, like in like 20 classes,
I feel like
we
it's the
are
same cause most of my
covering
courses are self-study, and am too
like just
scared to talk to my teachers.
the
Face green
material for
smiling.
the entire thing. And back in middle school or high school, we would cover that much material in like a year. So it's not the same. Yeah, in middle school especially, it's like it takes you like a year to cover that much material. So it was like snail pace kind of. Twisty, your courses are
But yet the pace
self-study.
is a lot slower.
Well, I mean like you would be doing exercises during classes, no? Also, Aku, like when I was a kid, I was also putting more effort into studying. And yeah, I realized that this is a bad habit I picked up. No, when I was a kid, I did not put efforts into studying because I was gifted, and putting effort is for the non-gifted, which are basically losers. You know, if you're not gifted, then you're a loser, and you are not worthy of love. And since I was gifted, and that's the only reason why I deserved love, I should not be putting effort. Like that's the kind of mindset I developed because of this whole giftedness thing, which now I realize it's just really really bad because like
What are you
now
on about?
because of that I did not develop like the habit of putting in work. Yeah, like because I spent so long just like barely putting in any effort to pass my classes, to like pass my exams. Because I was just thinking like, if you're gifted, then you should not be spending time. Cause that's what am I about? Like the giftedness about gifted kids. Because like that's the thing. Um People think that being gifted is like something you're born with, and therefore, you are just not normal. You're basically better than normal kids. And well, I don't know if any of you have been considered a gifted kids before. Well, I know that Toisty and Aku, you two, you said you have experience as a
Heyo.
gifted kid. Hey, hello, Kian. How are you doing? Welcome. But basically, like, the gifted kid experience is that, like, the people around you just think that you're a genius. And they have big expectations for you. Like, my dad was literally expecting me to, like, go to these smart school, by these, like, smart, by, like, these Ivy
Oh no,
League,
completely
these
mediocre.
Ivy
I was
League
agreeing with the fall off part.
rich school,
Face blue smiling.
because like I was just so much, because I used to be just so much better than
Hello.
kids my age. Hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I would just call you B3. B3, yeah. Hello, B3. How are you doing? Welcome. So, oh lord, the fall off. So like, but like you are taking AP classes, so that's smart, no? Because that's like advanced placement. Like that's a smart kid thing, no? But like, um, back in elementary school and also in middle school, I was just so much better at math than everyone else. And like all the exams where everyone else did badly on, I just did better than everyone else. So I just believed that I was just better, that I was just more intelligent. And the expectation of adults on gifted kids is that, you know, you are special and you are better than everyone else. And another one that's also bad is that since you are gifted, then you should achieve more than the average kid, than normal kids, but with less effort. And you should not be working hard because you are gifted. And you can see how this can become a problem as you grow up. If people just keep telling you, oh, you should do more while putting in less effort. Because eventually there will come a point, well, for me it's university, where it's just so difficult. Like the material is gonna be so difficult that you're gonna have to spend a lot of time on it, regardless of how smart you are. And that's a problem because I just never learned any work ethics. Because I'm just so used to getting everything done with ease and never spending any amount of effort accomplishing these things, that now having to struggle for these, having to like actually sit down and study for hours, like this feels very difficult for me. So that is why I think this,
I guess you're right. I never learned
this
work ethic
habit, I don't know if this is a habit or like this culture of encouraging gifted kids to like do more. I think this culture is very bad because like it just never teaches like gifted people any work ethics, any semblance of work ethics. And because eventually it's not gonna be how smart you are, it's gonna be like your work ethics, how much work you put into something that's gonna determine whether you're gonna succeed. Because most things in life are not straightforward. Like you're not gonna be able to just like accomplish something by putting almost no effort. You can't get away with that anymore. Um, yeah, Twisty. Yeah, you are overestimating it. Like calculus is so fucking hard. Like yeah, some things are just hard. And another thing with gifted kids, it's also that you see these kids who are doing super well when they were as a kid, and now you are like wondering. So like naturally, people have an expectation that since they were gifted as a kid, they are gonna be even better as adults. Because as a kid they're already like better than everyone else. Then as an adult, they're also gonna be better than every other adults. So there is a lot of expectations put on gifted kids for them to be better, and that's gonna become their identity, and that's not good because if you're not able to fulfill that, then you're gonna think that you're a failure. Because that's the thing, like as gifted kids, you basically just learn that it is because you are better than everyone else that you're worthy of love and praise, instead of realizing that you are a human being. So that's why you're like, as a human being, you're already worthy of love and praise. You don't need to be better than everyone else. But yeah, this mentality is just really bad. And I realized that this is why I'm struggling. Like, part of the reason why I'm struggling so bad in university, because um like my identity as like a gifted kid just totally crumbled. Yeah, it just got uh like my first year of university was so difficult that it just completely destroyed my self-esteem, completely destroyed my like this old identity of where I'm thinking, oh, I'm a gifted kid, I'm better than everyone else. And this is very bad because like I just like spent my entire life thinking I was special, and now I'm not. And yeah, not great. And I don't think this is something
Yeah, my
this is
cousin
something
is sort of in the
like
same boat as you, I can tell.
people who are not in
Not
this
that
kind
it's
of situation can
necessarily a bad
understand.
thing, he's just not doing very well.
I don't know.
CS major.
But hopefully someone is able to relate to that. Um your cousin. Yeah, twisty kind of. I'm in that situation anyways. But yeah, like things are not always gonna be easy. But like as gifted kids, we're just told that things are always gonna be easy, and we just never developed any work ethics. So that's why it's bad. Mm, okay, let's draw the face. Yeah, so I think it's actually not good to think that you are gifted at something. It's better
Kinda
to
off
think that you are
topic of
just
what you're talking about,
ordinary.
but your art has improved so much since I
Uh
started following you.
oh, thank you, Kosetsu. Wait, actually, do I? Because I remember your name. Like, when did you start watching? I'm able to see. I'm able to see your stats because I think I haven't seen you in a long time. Because like with most people, I kind of expect them to never show up again.
I first followed you in August.
Um, flight school. Uh, hold
Same,
on.
started lock in at the last 2 semesters. Just kept telling myself it's now or never.
Oh, okay. You joined in April. I see. Um, yeah, it's been quite some time. Hello, Xinjiang, Xinjiang. Hope you're doing well. The last 2 semesters. Yeah, basically. I mean, I am also in my last 2 semesters, so that's that's very like I am literally just starting to develop my work ethics because like my work ethic is just terrible. I just never learned to yeah, just never learned to like study properly, to like actually sit down and spend hours studying. I just always thought people who did that are just losers. You know, I thought people who actually sit down and study are just losers. They are just idiots.
I still got a year and a half left.
Like, why do you need to study so much? And yeah, now I realize that I am the fool because eventually this it's like with these researchers, like every researcher is like top tier in their field, and yet they have to spend years studying something, like researching something to get results. So like no matter how smart you are gonna need work ethics. Like this is not just something that you just don't need just because you're smart. Like no, this is something you always need. So developing good work ethic is super important. Um, I got still a year and a half left of university, right? Like, you never told me what you're studying. But what do you mean you have a year and a half? Okay, gonna do it. Yeah, just gonna quickly fill in the hair. Like that. Twisty, be an animator. I mean, if you're an animator, you would not be making 50K a year. That's more
I wish
like
I could just be an animator and make
10,
50K a year.
10K a
Face
year.
purple crying.
Well, I don't know how bad the
We start the
animation
year in
industry
August.
is, but I hear some animators are working for free. So there's that. Um, you started the year in August.
They
Yeah,
actually
we
get paid
we
a lot
started the
more than
year in
Meow think.
August as well. Same.
Conventionally, at least.
And Twisted, they get paid a lot. Really? Well, I mean, like in these studios, like if you have like a film studio, I feel like the animators are always the lowest paid. I mean, if you're a technician, you get paid like peanuts compared to the celebrities who get starred in these big movies. Like even if the celebrity is just like a voice actor, or a voice actress, they're gonna earn way more than you. But like, how do you even become a celebrity? And like, I saw that I don't know if you guys even know about this. Um, like that's more than 10 years ago. There is this "Cash Me Outside" girl. It was basically like the 6-7 meme. Cash me outside. Yeah, this was basically like the 6-7 of that time, and
Are we
the
crashing out?
Cash Me Outside girl, thanks to that she became a celebrity. And
I am just
like,
going to
I
try
think
and
now
get
she's
my
making
bachelor's
movies or
degree.
some shit. That's just crazy. Also, what the hell is this? Like every time she's just making weird ASMRs. That's a frog. And hello Nigiri, welcome. How are you doing? Uh, no, I did not. I already finished crashing out. Actually, I did pretty well on today's exam. Kyung Lure 21.
My
Yeah,
original
21.
plan was to become a teacher. Not too sure about that idea now.
Like no one says that anymore. No one says like 9 plus 10 equal 21. What do you mean, Aku? Like what's your degree? Like what's your major? That's the question I'm asking. But yeah, basically, um, I'm just not sure. I think the best plan for me at this point is just because I just feel kind of disillusioned about everything. And actually, like paradoxically, and I think this is gonna be a really bad idea. But I wanna go into I wanna try doing sales. So like there was like an ad I saw at my uni, about like just being like a door to door salesman and just like selling these like insecticide. basically selling like pest control in these like wealthy neighborhoods. And I think that's a very good idea. That's a very clever idea.
Oh, that's unexpected.
You know, to just like practice talking to people for that purpose. Yeah, Nigiri, that's unexpected. You know, like given how much I hate people, I don't like. I didn't think I would want that, but now I am like seriously considering like applying. You know, because I'm thinking that this is a pretty good opportunity to learn about how to talk to people and get what you want. Um, and I have to say that when I was a kid, I actually did something similar. Actually, Blue is really based. Like, I think out of the ones so far, this tentacle girl is probably my favorite. So,
Mathematics education
yeah,
is the
all the
degree
others
I
are kind
am
of
going
mid.
for.
Actually, I want to add something to it. I want to add some red. Let's do that. Let's do overlay. Then you just add some red to these parts. I think it will look a lot better if you just do that. What if you set it to normal? No. Set it to over soft light? No. Overlay. Yeah, kind of like that. All right. Um, because like I kind of always hated these doors to door salesmen, and I was feeling kind of bad for them. You know, if they just approach you and you don't want to buy something, but I'm thinking like it's a good way to practice talking to people. You know, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be way more fruitful. And you don't feel bad for them at
I don't
all.
feel bad for them at
Damn.
all.
Well, either I have too much empathy or
Just like
I
car salesmen.
yeah. I guess I'm too easy to guilt trip. Like they just guilt trip me too easily. Um or maybe you don't have as much empathy as me. um Aku
I
mathematics
tried B2B
education.
sales, never again.
So you want to be like a math teacher? Oh my god. Well, I hope you're not going to become one of these snobby math teachers. Um oh, Onigiri is selling things to the
Maybe.
elderly.
Heard too many stories of them
Yeah,
selling things to
that's
the
pretty
elderly.
bad. Like really predatory. Kian B2B sales. I mean, what did you do? What did you do, Kian Liu? How was your experience actually? I'm interested in hearing about it. B2B sales.
I have a no loitering sign. I had just redone my shutters and they came and
Told
told me my
you
shutters could use an
and read
update.
the sign.
I told them to fuck of and read the sign.
Well, well, I'm thinking that most people are probably not like you. Because most people are not going to be this impolite, I think.
That's business to business selling ISPs.
Like most people are actually pretty shy and easy to sway. Like they just are easily convinced into buying your thing. Oh, business to business selling. Mm, selling ISPs? What's an ISP? You mean like selling internet service provider? But like, yeah, that's gonna be hard to like get people to switch their ISPs. I mean, that's to be expected. Like you're going into someone's business and telling them, "Oh, you should switch your ISP to like our ISP and shit like that." Oh, thank you for the follow, Saruno. Like, um, oh, thank you, a lot.
Hi, your art is amazing. Oh
I
07.
appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah, basically.
oh, basically. All right, see you, roll bonus. Bye bye. Um, yeah, that's gonna be hard, but I think selling pest control is a good plan. Yeah, that thing is about selling pest control. I think it's a good plan because, like, we're gonna sell it during the summer, and summer is when there are the most amount of pests. You know, insects, rats, like these New York rats.
The thing is, I don't impulse
Oh my
buy.
god,
The last
two
thing I bought
million
for myself
rats.
was
I mean,
Pokemon cards
it's like
3 years
Rat
ago.
City.
Now I only buy necessities.
What the hell?
Candy doesn't count cause that helps with my food addiction.
Most New York City locals want nothing to do with rats. Kenny
I mean, like that's just pretty degenerate. But yeah, like imagine selling pest control in New York. Wouldn't that be great? Like I think it's a pretty solid plan to sell that shit during summer. So I mean mainly as an exercise to like practice talking to people. Because like I'm already doing it for free. Like I already tried approaching someone every day at school to learn to socialize. So I am already doing it for free. Might as well to try to get paid trying to approach people, you know. That's my plan. Um Actually don't impulse buy. I mean you bought Pokemon cards. That's kind of an impulse buy. I would not be buying Pokemon cards. Like what do you even use it for? Why the hell are you getting Pokemon cards? Don't you want to tell it to the class? But buying candy is probably not that bad because it's I mean it is very bad. Like eating like diabetes is a serious problem and I didn't know that like the way it affects you. Like if you ever seen someone with diabetes, you see that like they have to cut off their legs. Like they have to cut off their toes and fingers because that's where
The
the
last time I bought
like
Pokemon cards was
their
3 years ago.
toes literally just like rots. And And the reason why this is happening is because like when you get diabetes, all the sugars gets on your red blood cells, which makes the red blood cells very hard. Instead of like normally your red blood cells are very
Also, I buy
soft.
hard candy that
So
lasts
they're
or gum.
able to go through these tiny like blood vessels at the end of your fingers and toes. They're able to squish through. But when you eat too much sugar, the sugar gets on the surface of your red blood cell. So the red blood cell becomes hard. So it's unable to squish through these tiny blood vessels. So that's why these places they just like get stuck. Like blood is unable
learn
to
more each day.
circulate through. So that's why like these places just like die because like the blood vessel is just like stuck. Yes, everyone learn something every day. And you Girl Scouts. Yeah, what the fuck? Girl Scouts, they are so good. I mean, just like scouts in general, like they are a fucking nuisance, but how are they so good at like doing these doors to door salesmen? How are they so good at selling cookies? Scout cookies. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck buys that shit nowadays? They're just like overpriced cookies that you can get at the supermarket. Thing mint.
If
Oh
sugar
hell
bad, then
nah.
why
Thing
Thin Mints
mint is
taste?
disgusting. You can't catch me eat anything with mint in it. No way.
Girl Scouts. Haven't seen any for a while. Now they are only on the internet.
The toothpaste taste.
Yummy toothpaste taste.
Um, what really, Aku? You haven't seen any Girl Scouts? They're on the internet now. Like, they're doing like OnlyFans now.
True,
Is
he
that
goes
what
outside
Girl
anymore.
Scouts become when they get older?
WTF.
Lol, Nigiri. I mean, like you see all
Face
all
green
these
smiling.
girls promoting their OnlyFans on Twitter. Like they're also pretty good at like doors to door sales. I bet like when they were kids, they were like Girl Scouts selling cookies. So now they're just putting their skills to good use by like doing like these sales of like OnlyFans. Like
There's
I'm
a
not even
site where
sure
you
how
buy
that
Girl Scout
works.
cookies.
But like whenever like a post gets popular on Twitter, you see all these OnlyFans hoes
OnlyFans? What is
showing
that?
up. Like there's a site where you buy Girl Scout cookies. What the fuck? Like why would you go to like a website just to buy cookies when you can just like go to like a supermarket to buy these? I mean, OnlyFans is like Patreon for porn. I'm surprised you don't know about it because you should. You should totally pay for my OnlyFans. Yeah, Kian, I want to become like an
I should
OnlyFans
become an
girls
OnlyFans girl
manager.
manager.
It's like the idol master. Like you're managing idols. Except instead of that, you're managing like OnlyFans girls. You're a bit. So that would be great. Look it up, Aku.
Patron? What is that?
The search engines are free. Uh, Yeah, we'll just stop it here for today. Stop here. I will do the rest tomorrow. Hey, hello, Riley.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you're like the same Riley as before. Didn't didn't notice at first. But yeah, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna have to end it now. Sadly. Gonna continue tomorrow and hopefully I can finish this. Hopefully I can
Canna wave,
finish this
canna
thing
wave.
tomorrow. Um
At Akyonshi.
what? It's not a porn website. So yeah, see you Onigiri Aku, Gaia, Riley, Kion,
Bubaye.
Saruno. Well, did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Yeah, goodbye, Gaia. Bye bye. Yeah, see you, Riley.
Bye, be back tomorrow.